Hello there, you're now with me, Shil Shimato, for TVS English News at 5. Let's begin with the headlines. The Sarawak government is on the right path in emulating the exemplary practices of Sweden's Ombudsman institution. The Premier of Sarawak, Dr. Pandiki Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng, stated that this effort is crucial towards establishing an ombudsman in Sarawak that is effective, transparent and practices integrity-based governance.
Abang Johari believes that the Ombudsman institution in Sweden, which is one of the world's oldest and most respected ombudsman bodies, serves as the finest reference for the state. Thus, he is confident that modeling the ombudsman system after Sweden is a prudent move. In this regard, Abang Johari emphasized that the Sarawak government will make the necessary adaptations and adjustments to meet the needs of the local system, culture and practices. He highlighted that this aligns with Sarawak's aspiration to become an advanced and high-income state by 2030. On Monday, Abang Johari led a delegation from the Sarawak government for a visit to the Chief Ombudsman of the Swedish Parliament, Erik Nijmesen, and the Senior Legal Advisor and Director of International Coordination at the Swedish Parliament, Charlotte de Geer Falman, at the Office of the Swedish Parliamentary Ombudsman. Accompanying Abang Johari were the Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, the Ambassador of Malaysia to Sweden, Hafizah Abdullah, the Secretary of the Sarawak Government, Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki, the Deputy Minister in the Premier's Department for Integrity and Ombudsman, Dato' Juanda Jaya, and the Deputy Minister in the Premier's Department for Law, MA63 and State Federal Relations, Dato' Sharifah Hasidah Said Aman Ghazali.
The MYJALAN application serves as a one-stop centre for the public to report road issues. Works Minister Dr. Sri Alexander Nantalinggi said the campaign is scheduled to be launched by the Prime Minister Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim this Thursday.
He told a press conference after officiating at the Board of Engineers Malaysia BEM Convention 2023 at Menara Matrade on Tuesday. The MYJALAN app accepts all types of complaints, including those pertaining to roads not maintained by the Public Works Ministry. Earlier, Nanta witnessed the signing ceremony of Memorandums of Understanding MOU between BEM and several universities to enable engineering graduates to register with the board upon completion of their studies. The universities involved comprise University Technology Mara, University Malaya, Harriet Watt University Malaysia, Infrastructure University Kuala Lumpur, Multimedia University, University Tenaga Nasional and International Islamic University Malaysia. Meanwhile, engineering graduates will be assisted by their respective universities in the registration process with BEM, and the board has registered approximately 14,000 graduates annually for the last 5 years. As part of its corporate social responsibility efforts, BEM will donate 10,000 ringgit per university for 5 years to those that sign an MOU with the board. The donation will be awarded to outstanding engineering graduates at their convocation ceremony under the BEM President Award.
After serving the city of Kuching since 2019, Datu Junaidi Radwan is set to conclude his role as mayor on August 31st. Junaidi expressed his hopes for the future mayor to usher in a new era of growth for the commission of the Kuching North City Hall DBKU and to elevate it to unprecedented heights.
We'll bring DBKU to a greater height. The government of the day, when they choose Dato' Manda, I don't think they just simply choose. They are looking at all sorts of criteria, all sorts of angles. And that's why I do strongly believe that the new Dato' Manda will bring DBK to a greater height.
He said this to reporters after the gathering ceremony with the DBKU mayor at the Kuching North City Hall on Tuesday. Simultaneously, Junaidi voiced his confidence in the new upcoming mayor's future leadership. When asked who will succeed him as the mayor of DBKU, he deferred the matter to the minister in charge for its announcement.
I don't know. As I said, the pengarah and people. For me, as I said, I would say this way, let the right person do the right announcement. So that type of question probably you pose it to our minister, Dr. Abdul Rahman, or the Premier himself.
Datuk Junaidi Redwan was appointed as the 7th mayor of the Northern Kuching on September 1st, 2019. He succeeded Datuk Abang Abdul Wahab Abang Julai, who concluded his 6th term as the mayor of the Northern Kuching on August 31st, 2019. Meanwhile, DBKU Director Muhammad Khaidir Abang described Datuk Junaidi Redwan, affectionately known as Datuk JR, as a leader who is always cheerful. As such, he said the people around him will cherish the memories of working with the outgoing mayor.
Yes, bukannya asing dia bagi kami orang. So he is quite well-versed Dato' Bada in terms of financial regulation whatsoever lah. So dia kira jadi pakar rujuk kami orang lah. On this matter, it's a very nice person to work with. He is a very joyful Dato' Bada. He likes to joke around. Dia semua dia was stress lah. When it come to work serious, dia memang serious lah. But the best part about this guy, he's a very joyful Dato' Bada. Dia pandai ambil hati orang lah. Pegang-pegang. So in terms of work, whatever his instruction is, kita execute apa-apa yang dimau oleh dia.
The Ministry of Education, MOE, is probing into an alleged case of bullying between a disabled student and her teacher. Its Minister Fadlina Sire said those involved have been identified, including the school, while several departments have been roped in to ensure the matter is examined thoroughly.
The investigation was launched following a news report that a disabled student under the Special Education Integrated Program at a school was traumatized after she was allegedly bullied by a female teacher. Hence, Fadlina hopes members of the public would make use of the channels like the Public Complaint Management System, or CISPA, or even the ministry's social media platforms to report incidences of bullying. Fadlina added that by submitting complaints to the right channel, it will enable the ministry to address the complaints effectively and efficiently. On another note, the Ministry of Education has received numerous comments that deem the current syllabus as difficult for students to master. To this, Fadlina urged parents to be patient as the ministry is currently coordinating with various schools as a preparation for the next change of syllabus made every 10 years. The next revision of the syllabus will be implemented in 2027.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim is calling upon Malaysians to fly the Jalur Gemilang in conjunction with the National Month celebration and a display of love and loyalty to the country, as well as to embrace the spirit of Merdeka.
Saya syorkan mulai sekarang sehingga 31 Ogos Hari Kemerdekaan Negara. Dan seterusnya, Hari Malaysia 16 September. Kita kibarkan jalur gemilang dengan megah di setiap kenderaan, di setiap jabatan, di rumah, di mana sahaja untuk menunjukkan bahawa Malaysia sekarang bangkit sebagai negara yang bersatu padu, yang punya cita-cita dan yang punya idealisme untuk menghayati semangat kemerdekaan itu. Mulai hari ini, sehingga 31 Ogos, Hari Kemerdekaan.
Anwar said this in a special video message for the National Day 2023 celebration. He also urged the public to celebrate National Month and show that they are a generation that understands the struggles of previous generations in attaining the nation's independence. Malaysia Madani, Tekad Perpaduan Penuhi Harapan, is the chosen theme for this year's National Day and Malaysia Day celebrations. The National Day celebration will be held on August 31st at Dataran Putrajaya, while the Malaysia Day celebration on September 16th is slated to be held in Kuching, Sarawak.
Malaysia, a global leader in the halal industry, has set a gold standard of practices towards upholding halal integrity and values through sciences and innovation. Dr. Muhammad Naim Mokhtar, the Minister in the Prime Minister's Department of Religious Affairs, stated that Malaysia aims to expand the halal market's reach and ensure that the benefits of a robust halal ecosystem extend beyond borders.
He added further that his ministry has remained steadfast in their commitment to upholding the integrity and the authenticity of the halal ecosystem through the efforts of the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, or JAKIM. He continues on saying that the halal industry should not be limited to the traditional concept of the halal alone, but must also be creative and innovative in its deliverables, as it is in line with the progress of science and technology, for Islam does not oppose science so long as the halal principle remains intact. He said this at the International Halal Science Conference 2023 on Tuesday, when his speech was read out by JAKIM's Deputy Director General of Policy, Dr. Sirajuddin Suhaimi. The theme of the conference, Halal Industry Sustainability Through Science, also aligns with Malaysia's goal, as the country recognized the role of science and innovation in sustaining a resilient and thriving halal industry.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. Those were the updates on TVS News at 5. I'm Cheryl Shamato. Thank you for watching.